The amount of people living in extreme poverty declined from 36% in 1990 to 10% in 2015. While the numbers were down a good amount, the number raised considerably in the last year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. New research informs that the economic fallout from the pandemic could increase global poverty as much as 500 million people. If that were to happen, it would be the first time in 30 years that poverty has globally increased. More than 700 million people still live in extreme poverty. People struggle to fulfill basic needs such as health, education, access to water, and access to sanitation. The poverty rate in rural areas is only 17.2 cents per person, which is more than 3 times higher than in urban areas. Families who live in absolute poverty tend to focus on day-to-day survival, which involves the scarcity of basic food, clean water, health, education, shelter, and information. Situational poverty is temporary. It's based on occurrence of an adverse event like an environmental disaster, job loss, and severe health problems. People can help themselves with small assistance because this type of poverty comes from unfortunate events. Urban poverty occurs in metropolitan areas with a population over 50,000. Challenges with urban poverty include limited access to health and education, inadequate housing and services, violent and unhealthy environment due to overcrowding, and little to no social protection. 1 out of 5 children in the world live in poverty. The latest estimates tell us that half of those living in extreme poverty are children. 150 million additional children have been plunged into poverty because of COVID-19. No matter where children live, those who grow up penniless, suffer from poor living standards, develop fewer workforce skills. 686,990 children have died from poverty since the beginning of this year alone. That number is increasing every second. An estimated 6.3 million children under the age of 15 die a year. Worldwide, 218 million children between the ages of 5 and 17 are estimated to be in employment. 152 million of these children are victims of child labor, and in which almost half of those work in hazardous conditions. Ensuring that all children and other vulnerable groups get social protection is critical to help reduce poverty across the world. By donating a few dollars or even a few cents a day to programs helping people in poverty could help feed a child or a family in need. Having jobs open and available to more people could help them slowly start climbing out of poverty. While jobs do not guarantee freedom from poverty, it helps people begin to get back on their feet. By giving people in poverty access to clean water and sanitation, people's health could increase a lot. If their health increases, their lives could begin to change for the better. Poverty is an extreme issue in today's society. Help be the change that the world needs to end it.